Hey guys, what's going on? This is a Background Noise episode. Do you know what episode this is, Brecken?
I do not.
It's between 277 and 279.
278?
Yeah, it's episode 278. It's also right here on the second monitor. Anyways, this is Background Noise. We got some good friends. I actually, about 2 hours before we're recording this episode, I got a hamster, and he's adorable, and I don't know what to name him. Aww. Thank you, Kyle. That's the best way you could ruin an intro. I'm surprised you didn't say ruining the intro, Pickle Weasel.
I mean, I said Pickle Weasel at the start, so it's okay.
Oh, you did? I didn't even hear it. That's like the best ones when it sneaks by even me. But the audience would be like, oh my god, Kyle, he said Pickle Weasel again.
The elusive Pickle Weasel.
Yeah.
You only hear it half the time, because you usually do it during the countdown.
Oh, really? Yeah, I literally probably only hear it about half the time then. So I'm so focused on what I'm saying. Oh. Anyways, on tonight's show, we have Brecken.
Hello.
How are you, Brecken?
I'm good.
Oh, glad to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. How did you get in my house?
You should know that. I'm a little worried for your memory if you don't remember.
Who are you, and how'd you get in here? I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Then we have... Alright, Brecken, who's next on our list?
Nathan.
Okay, he's at the bottom of the list, but...
Why would you ask me?
Because I thought you'd look at the screen and see our name.
That's bold of you to assume that I.
Alright, introduce Nathan.
What?
Go.
What? Wait, he introduces himself.
When have I ever done that?
Well, there's a guy here named Nathan.
Howdy.
He says howdy sometimes.
There you go. You did it. I'm proud of you.
Please don't make me host this.
Alright, then we have Sky, since we go in inverse order.
Yeah.
How are you today, Sky?
I want your hamster.
Being taken from my cold, dead hands.
Yeah.
Saying yeah right after that, unnerving.
I mean, like, that's the only way he's getting him, though, and if he really wants the hamster, yeah. That's fun. You know what would be, like, a real power play if I named him Hydro?
Buddy.
The hamster.
No, I feel like that's too close to...
Yeah.
You could go with the good old classical Hydro.
Oh my god, he could be Sky and I's child? Oh, we made a hamster? What the fuck happened?
Yeah, sounds about right.
I need to see the... Hold on. I'm gonna get you a name.
Okay. By the way, Kyle's on tonight's show.
Point.
Hi.
It's Kyle.
Oh.
And then it's just, it's...
And then it's Sky and Kyle's child in my home?
Well,
How did that happen?
In my home?
this is... Yeah, no. I mean, it's just the embodiment of us in your home.
That's actually really cute.
You could go with Skyelodiac, but that's not good.
That sounds like Nickelodeon's, like, weird cousin.
Yeah, you're right. You could name him Pickle for Pickle Weasel.
Yeah, he's
You
not a
could call him
weasel.
Pickle Weasel.
Yeah. Then I would have a pickle. My mom would be like, why did you name him Pickle?
Yeah, no, there'd be judgment.
Yeah. Because I have to keep this name with my family, too. So if they're like, Pickle Weasel, what the hell is a Pickle Weasel? I'd be like, it's an inside joke for my podcast. And it's like, no, you can't name our hamster that. Well, actually, it's my hamster, because I am the one paying for all of its food. I have to take care of all of them. So, he's my son.
Microphone
Yeah?
muted.
No thank you. No thank you.
So anyways, you're going with Skyle, right?
Yeah.
Skydro. Yeah.
You don't want one.
I'm trying to look them all up. I can't find the name of this one, but I want it to be this hamster.
Is it, you're looking at, like, Hamtaro hamsters.
I'm fucking right I
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't named a bunch of Hamtaro names already.
am. It's gonna be Oxnard, I think, is what it's gonna
Oh, not Oxnard. Oh. There actually is one named Howdy.
Is it
There
really?
is no named Howdy.
Oh.
He has a Texan
Hey, that's
accent.
me.
That's literally like Nathan, though. Howdy.
I prefer Howdy. I like Howdy.
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 There's Howdy Dexter, Maxwell.
Then I have to say howdy, howdy.
Jingle,
All the way.
Boss, Cappy.
Oh, Dexter. There we go. Dexter's more
Yay.
coloring appropriate.
He has a little lab under the.
Aw.
He's even got glasses in the show. I'm just saying.
There you go.
Can we get like a tiny pair of glasses for this?
I want
hamster?
like a lab
You give him a
coat.
little bow tie? Oh my god.
So I gotta Google something real fast.
I'm excited.
Hats for hamsters. My,
Oh my god.
God.
Damn you, Etsy, you have everything.
Yep.
There's a hamster leash and harness. Just walk down the street with
It's
that
only
bad boy.
$2.84, Brecken.
God.
It comes from China. Am I that crazy? I might be.
I don't know what I'm witnessing.
You can get one for 90 cents. It's almost I guarantee like the shipping and the handling though will be like $20 cuz it's come from China. But
That's more than the hamster.
yeah. Those are cute like knitted hats,
Oh my god.
right? Oh, a Santa hat. Oh my goodness. He's a bunny. There's a carrot and a little bunny hamster. It's adorable, I'm telling you. Is that a wig? I think so. Or it's like one of those like wigs that like people in court would wear in like in England, like the powdered wig. Is it called like a pompadour?
That is not what that is called.
What's a pompadour? That's a hat, right?
No, a pompadour
No,
is...
that's a hairstyle, right?
Yeah.
Or it's
A
yeah.
How do you spell pompadour?
There you go.
Oh, that's not what I want at all.
Nope. I should hope not.
What's the hair called?
What are you looking for?
You know, like the wig, the powdered wigs that they'd wear.
Yeah, the like justice hair.
Yeah.
I think it's just a powdered wig. I know what you're talking about with the big curlies and stuff, but... Oh, see, that's very official. Oh, you could name him Judge Fudge.
Well,
You
this
could
is
do
this
that.
one, this is that what I'm looking for? No, it's not. It's a guy with like a Joe Dirt haircut and a mullet. He could be Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito didn't get to be Detective Pikachu, but he can be my hamster.
The end video would have been a hilarious Pikachu.
I'm saying I would have loved it. So I haven't seen Detective Pikachu's like just coming out, I think. So I had a friend who saw it, but I think he said he saw it at a release screening. And then I haven't seen Endgame yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, I really need to get on that because
Again.
I've officially avoided spoilers for about a week now,
That's impressive.
and this is not gonna last much longer.
No, it's pushing it.
Yeah.
Like, I've been Game of Thronesing like really hard so that I don't have to worry about spoilers for that, but yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't have to worry about that. Reddit, like, surprisingly has, like, almost entirely Games of Thrones spoilers, but I haven't seen a ton of Endgame.
Well, let me spoil it for you.
Please,
God.
Stark
please.
comes back as a headless horseman and tries Cersei. That's yep, 100%.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Endgame, and I was about to cry.
Does he have the pumpkin for the head like in the book?
Absolutely. If you can tell, I am 100% not serious on this.
No,
No,
you're
he's
talking
not.
about the Battle of
He's not in
Ichabod
the
Crane.
book.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he's a true Game of Thrones fan like I. We all know that Ichabod Crane will be the one king to rule them all.
Oof.
He comes from the Tony Stark
Land
house.
down under.
The land down under.
Yeah. People, they just don't want to call it Australia, but like for legal reasons, so they call it the land down under in the show.
I wish that there were more medieval Australias, just in anything.
It was probably inhabited.
I feel like it'd just be funny.
By that, I mean there was only like native Australian people.
Yeah,
but,
no, I just mean like picture the Australian accent
but in
in a medieval setting.
That sounds like the next Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, stop. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it would be an Adam Sandler movie.
Or Seth MacFarlane.
Ouch.
Oh, yep.
Because he might actually be able to do the accent.
Rogen. It could be a Seth Rogen movie too.
Okay.
I think.
I'd watch it as Seth Rogen, and
I'd watch it as
it'd have to be
too.
Seth Rogen and James Franco though. Like you can't have
Yeah.
one without the other.
It would 100% be, yeah.
Yeah, and probably like a nice guest spot from Michael Cera would be nice.
But speaking of Australia, when we were playing TTT this Wednesday,
Ooh,
Sky, someone had said like, "Who can it be now?" or something like that, and then Sky started singing the song by Men at Work, "Who Can It Be Now?" and that was stuck in my head like until earlier today.
I'm glad I could do my part, sir. I have no regrets whatsoever.
Oh no, it's a fantastic song. It was just kind of like, dang.
Actually, I forget if it was last week, but Sky, when you were singing, whatever song that was, it ended up haunting me because I couldn't remember what it was.
Did you ever find out?
Yeah, I did eventually. I spent like 2 hours bugging my sister.
what song was it?
It was something by Ariana Grande, I think.
Yeah.
Seven Rings?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you because it. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
so you mean like the new Ariana Grande song that everyone's talking about?
Yeah.
You probably could have just Googled new Ariana Grande song.
Oh, I'm lazy.
It's
No.
actually pretty good. It's a genuinely good tune.
Oh, no, she listens to it in the shower, and I'm like, yeah, you listen to it sometimes. It's a girl. It's pop music, I think.
So
And that's all I gave her.
So I don't know if I want to bring up the Ariana Grande topic that we were talking about the other day.
I mean, you could.
Is
I
it
could.
controversial?
I guess a little bit. This is going to be opinionated, of course. But I get a little weirded out when people are like, Ariana Grande is like super attractive, because to me she looks like she's 12 years old still.
I get that, and considering I grew up with her in, when she was still on Nickelodeon.
That's what I'm like, she's still the same person from Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
She has not aged, dude.
I feel that.
I think she's like 25 though. We looked it up.
Yeah, she's actually older than us.
Yeah.
She's 25.
Yeah, I think so. I'll
thought she
Google
was
it again now
like-
because I think we had Paige look it up.
How does this have her height but not her age? What the fuck?
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Hello?
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, why?
Oh, 1993. So yeah, she'd be...
Yeah, wait, why does... She's like the only person I've ever seen that their age isn't listed immediately.
She's almost 26.
Yeah, it
She's
says
25.
1993, June 26, yeah, so...
Yeah.
She reminds
She
me of
looks
a really,
really young.
She looks like a really pretty Bratz doll. Like, she's got really big eyes.
She does
Yeah.
have really big eyes.
I'm with you there.
But, like,
Yeah.
looking at, like, this was from 2017. That's 2 years ago, you know what I mean? Like, this is from a year ago. It's like, she's...
Oh yeah, she looks way too young. That's
Yeah, so I'm just like... Because I hear a few people going, like, you know, what people say. That they would like to do certain activities, extracurricular activities, let's say.
Extracurricular.
Trying to be... We're turning a new fucking leaf on the show. We're going to be PG. Notice how I led it with a curse word, so we can't be PG.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
start.
No. See, that's why, like, I miss Jordan every now and then. It's because Jordan would have said, like, oh, you mean bleeping her? And I'd be like, yes. Yes, Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that conversation would have gone if Jordan was
See, I
here.
almost channeled my inner Jordan. I just got so disgusted with myself. I just didn't do it. Yep.
What were you gonna do?
I almost channeled my inner Jordan and just like went off on a rant. But I just
probably
disgusted
better
myself
that
just
way.
Going in my head, so I just no.
Yeah.
Kind of fascinated, like a whole rant.
Like I was thinking it up, like, and I was about to like go, and then no.
I was gonna say that's the type of thing where like Kyle's trying to say, but he vomits.
Yeah.
Instead. It's like he really honestly tried, but you know, Kyle, I don't blame you. I don't want to say it. Sky's not going to say it. Nathan sure as hell is not going to say it. Brecken doesn't know Jordan well enough to even emulate. No, I do miss Jordan, but yeah. So I just want to say that because it's a opinion. Obviously, if anyone here disagrees, good for you. Do you? It is legal. She is a 25-year-old woman, so you wouldn't go to jail unless it's
So on that
non-consensual.
Did you see the post on Reddit? It was like people googling how the age of Macy Williams.
No, I don't know who that is. By
Yeah,
the
me
way,
neither. What?
Oh, Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah. Arya Stark from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
So essentially, I'm gonna go ahead and do this part anyway because it's not that important.
like,
So when she started filming the show, she would have been 12. It's been, 9 years. But in the
I don't even know if I
second last
recognize
episode
her.
that aired, there was a brief nudity part.
Oh, Arya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about
And
that.
so everyone was just including me. I as soon as it happened, I'm just and how old is she?
Yeah.
When did it happen?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, it says she's 22 on Google.
Yeah, but she would have been 12 when she was filming the show. When she
Oh,
first started filming. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, it's weird.
Like in season 1 when we watched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said it was
Yeah.
weird for her too, because I think her parents ended up watching it.
Ooh.
I cannot even imagine how awkward.
That must be a weird. Oh, Jacob's in the side channel. Let me drag him down here.
User was moved to
Hi,
your
Jacob.
channel.
I didn't notice if you were in there for long, Jacob. I apologize.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Jacob.
We're a little bit into the podcast already.
Now I'm crashing this party.
Yep. I forget what we were just talking about. I lost it that fast.
Macy Williams.
Yep. No, that's
Yeah, what were we talking
an odd. We're talking about. I don't remember her name. I already exited out on Google.
Macy Williams plays Arya Stark.
Oh, yes.
That's so crazy, because everyone got to watch her grow up basically on screen, and now it's just
And nudity. It's like, that's a
wow.
child, man. This conversation started with me saying that I do find it very odd and a bit creepy when people are really sexually attracted to Ariana Grande, because she looks like a child. It's putting that out there. We already talked about it, but Jacob didn't hear it, so I'm saying it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that sentiment.
Dude, first of all, she looks the same as she did when she was on Nickelodeon. To me, at least. You probably, if you put a side-by-side picture, you'd be like, oh, she was actually a child right there. And then,
Wait, no, she got really tan out of nowhere.
there you go.
This is true.
That she did get tan, but now it just looks like a tan child.
I mean, that's a superpower though. She's what, almost
She's
26-year-old.
Yeah, she's nearly
Yeah.
26. I thought you had more, sorry.
No, it's.
Is it-
I bet as she gets older, it'll just kind of even out. Maybe she just found the fountain of youth.
What point would that, do you think it'll hit her fast, though? Do you think, she'll
Oh,
hit
definitely.
30 and she's like, oh god, she looks 80.
Wait, that's how it goes with Babyface.
What kind of mix is she though, race-wise? Because that matters. That comes into play really hard.
I think she's just Italian.
Yeah.
I know very little about Ariana Grande. I could Google it, which I guess I will. What do I even Google?
What is she? In all caps.
What is
Right?
Ariana Grande nationality? Let's say. I feel like that's the nicest way you could word that. It just says American.
Look up ethnicity.
Heritage.
It's Sicilian and Abruzzese.
What?
I have no idea. It's spelled Abruzzese.
Abruzzes? I have no
I
idea.
don't know. I've
She's
never heard of
Italian.
it. Let's just say she's Italian. Yeah, we're going with Italian here, people.
Yeah.
um,
AKA white icon. But I mean, yeah, when it comes to like looking younger than you actually are, it's definitely gonna be the kind of thing where just out of nowhere she's going to be like 40 or something and start actually looking 40, and then like a few years later it'll be looking 50, and it's just gonna go from there, really.
yeah, I'm predicting like she hits like 35, and she looks 85. Not that. That'd be crazy. That'd be like Benjamin
Yeah, but
Button.
Jennifer Aniston holds up.
I was gonna say, who knows if we'll even be talking about her in another year from now. Like, people who are like big in music can fall off a cliff very fast, like very fast.
That does happen a lot.
Yeah,
Honestly.
maybe not a year because of how big she is, but like within the next 2 or 3 years, who knows?
I mean, she's also relevant in other spheres. Like I know that she's really active in women's rights and everything. So that will keep her relevant for a good while as well.
There you go. See, I know so little about Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
Today is like a today I learned about Ariana Grande
because of hearing about them, honestly.
Yeah. See, like, yeah, still like I've never heard this stuff because I'm not in circles that talk about Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't even know why I have this thought. It's because I not overheard, but people are talking about it, and I'm like, this is odd to me. But yeah, well, that's that topic. So Jacob, did you look at the group chat?
Yes, I did.
Did you see my new hammy boy?
Yes, I did.
He doesn't have a name yet. He's cute.
That's about all that's important.
Have you ever watched Top Gear, Hydro?
Yeah.
I love Richard Hammond.
Yeah, Richard Hammond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It fits. He's so small.
Yeah. But are you calling Richard Hammond a hamster right now, though?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson goes like this for all the time.
I'm okay with that.
Actually. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I want to name him Richard Hammond, though.
I'm not seeing the.
No.
I can see it on your face. You're like, absolutely not.
No. No. Not a cute enough name. My little hamster boy is adorable and needs an adorable name. Or like a really hard name. Like something that makes him like really tough sounding, you know.
Tank.
Greg.
Greg. I love the
Greg
difference.
Greg would be Kyle
I
would
love Greg.
be a little bit too in love with my hamster if his name was Greg.
If you name him Kyle, then you're gonna have to fill his water thing with Monster all the time.
You also can't hold much of me.
Doesn't say Kyle might be more of a Red Bull guy.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah. I forgot we have a Kyle here. I'm sorry, Kyle.
Yeah.
I mean, you're aware of the Kyle memes.
I mean,
I've honestly never heard of this before right now.
You've never seen like. Oh my goodness. So
well, literally in college, like, I was talking to some guy, he used to come up for smoke breaks and things, he's like, oh, by the way, what's your name? I'm like, oh, I'm Kyle. He's like, oh, okay, so generic white guy name. I'm like,
yeah,
yeah.
basically.
That's a hot take. Oh my god.
But is it wrong though?
I feel like it's not the most generic white person name. I feel like
No.
Joe.
From my age group, though.
Like Joe,
Like,
maybe?
That's like a
Early
90s
90s,
white
80s.
kid kind of
Yeah.
name, Kyle.
I think of Totally Kyle,
Yeah, that's
so I'm
fair.
instantly a fan.
Totally Kyle. Wait.
From, the Amanda Bynes show, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, how did I forget about that?
'Cause it's been 18 years
Yeah. Fair.
since it's even been on, probably. But, yeah, I'm still trying to come up with names for my hamster. This is a never-ending struggle.
I've
Yeah,
I've
still
thrown
listening.
so much out there. Yeah.
Okay, what about Humphrey?
I don't know if I'm feeling Humphrey.
Hubert Dubert.
That's adorable. But I also don't want him to be named... I don't know if I want him to be something that... like a name that rhymes, because if, like... What if the U.S. passes laws that hamsters can own guns and he decides to shoot himself because of his own name?
You're gonna get a tiny firearm for your son?
I would not buy it for him, but he could legally buy it then. And it's really up to
Of
him.
course you get it illegally, duh.
He could also get it illegally.
Oh my god.
But, like, it really is up to him at that point, whether he would invest and get a... Because, you know, he has his own little cage now. He has a home inside our home. So that home, that's his territory. Like, if he needs to defend his home, I can't legally tell him he can't.
Tony. We took him out of the box. He cried. He hid under your leg.
What?
Oh.
He did this, yes.
He made noises like a guinea pig. He's super not hand tame. He's a very shy boy, but he didn't bite. And he dove under Tony's leg for protection. And he just camped out there.
Yeah, for a while.
That's the cutest shit I've ever heard.
It took so long to get him into
We had
his new
to
home.
escort him into the little runny plastic ball. Because he did not like hands. He absolutely refused to be picked up.
That might be how I have to get him out of the cage.
Yeah.
It's the ball.
Yeah. No, he's gonna take a while to tame. He's a little feisty.
And I just pictured, like, at, like, a circus, like, the guy with the stool and, like, the whip. Just picturing, like, a hamster-sized stool and, like, a little whip going, like, tame, I gotcha. I'm gonna get you. Come here, little guy. Come here, insert name.
I mean, you can make him do obstacle courses. No, people really do that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to make him do things, though.
You bribe him with food.
Yeah, but, like, I want him to do things he wants to do with his life. Like, I want him to... I don't want to push him in one direction, you know? He needs to be able to choose his own path. Because I want to be able to go to college one day, you know? And then I'll send him to school, and hopefully he picks his major. I don't have to, like, push him a certain way. You know?
Very hands-off parenting, huh?
You know, like, I need to be stern if he really fucks up.
What is he gonna do?
Gets someone pregnant. That's fucked up. You can't do that. Like, I don't think I'm gonna let him have girls over. Man. Brecken's just staring at me.
I'm glad you're having fun with this.
I am, because it's like he's my son. So it's like, I'm like, what would I do as a dad?
Yeah, your son is 2 inches tall.
Are you making fun of my kid's height?
No.
Fuck you. How could you, Brecken?
I'm just saying his height.
Well, one of your kids has a really big head.
Yeah.
Your dog has a big head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He just does.
That's where he keeps his brains, Tony. He's a smart dog. Don't look at me like that.
Brecken, you don't call him smart.
No.
Ever. You're just putting on a show. He is quite the most adorable dog. One of the most adorable dogs I've ever seen. But, I get sidetracked very easy. And, we're in a Pokemon draft league, Brecken and I. And, they're making fun of Shuckle all the time.
Oh.
Poor Shuckle.
Shuckle.
They're gonna see.
Yeah.
They'll all see.
They're about to get fucked. I really wanted to send them that picture.
I mean, I might. It's too late for them to drop, right?
Or if you pick Shuckle. Because, like, so you get 11 Pokemon in the league, and it's, like, drafted like a fantasy sports draft would be. Or any real draft like that. And you draft different Pokemon, you get 11 Pokemon. But the 11th Pokemon, I really want to pick, like, a meme Pokemon. Just because. And it might be Shuckle. Brecken
So
might
like
take
10
Shuffle.
plus Mr. Mime kind of thing. Yeah.
I don't want Mr. Mime. He's creepy.
I don't think anyone wants Mr. Mime.
Yeah, seeing him in the trailers for Detective Pikachu did not help me ever want to use that Pokemon.
Jigglypuff and Ludicolo in the trailers, though.
Ludicolo is adorable. Our friend Mike already screams like Ludicolo. That's Paige's boyfriend. And, well, they don't know Paige either.
Yeah.
So, Paige is Brecken's sister.
Yeah, we got some extra nerds that just have not showed up.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out a way to get them on the show. I don't know how. Generally.
I just found the name for your answer, Tony.
What is it?
Shelly.
Did he say jelly?
Shelly.
Oh, Shelly?
Mm-hmm.
Like Sheldon?
Yep.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Shelly like Shelder.
Oh.
Aww.
I was thinking Sheldon, our Canadian friend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. He's basically a hamster.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, right? I don't think you can say that.
It's Sheldon, though. He can. And he
Yeah,
just
I'll
did.
Sheldon
I don't know, when I hear Sheldon, I think of
is
the turtles.
basically a hamster.
Yeah, I'm waiting because he's basically going to say yes. I always ask Chris when I talk to him, did he feed his Sheldon?
Exactly. So now I can send it to you.
Yeah.
Feed your Sheldon.
It's like, did you feed your Sheldon? Yes. Did you feed your Sheldon? Yes.
Exactly. Perfect.
Sheldon would be
Ain't no
cute.
wrong.
There's a part of me that was thinking Murray for Bill Murray.
Bill fucking Murray.
Yeah. I don't know. Naming a hamster after Bill Murray sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I still don't know. I really have no idea. Like, I wish he could talk once just to name himself.
I feel that.
It's like, what is your name, little one? Yeah, I still don't know. He's Wilson. Wilson. Yep.
Wait, is he like black? This is towards Brecken. The coloring of him?
He's brown and white.
Is it like brown, white, and brown?
Yeah, kinda.
So he's mixed.
I'm just trying to look at the picture.
Yeah, I guess he's mixed.
He's technically like a
He's like-
piebald.
He's like half and half from the looks of the picture. He's like white on the back half and brown on the front half.
Have you tried naming him Logic?
Call him
No.
Twinkie.
I don't want to name him after a rapper who had one good song.
Oof.
Ooh. Oh, hang on now. Two good
Some kind of
songs.
hostess candy. I'm
Have one of them.
What other song than the 1-800 song?
Okay, it's actually kind of embarrassing to mention it, but
All right.
I think the song "Ballin'" from the Uncle Drew soundtrack is pretty good.
I can't
And
listen.
there was another one they did with Childish Gambino that's really nice. Okay, so 3 good songs technically, except
you can name him
one of them's a
Gambino.
feature.
I could. Probably not going to.
That's fair.
Because I don't want him associated with a rapper or a very old baseball player.
I call him a Twinkie.
What about what, Nathan?
Steve.
I actually joked about calling him Steve earlier. Or Steven.
Steve.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, we have a Steve. That's the reason why. That's why I'm like, I can't name him anyone I really know, or every time I look at that hamster, I'd be like, if I name him Sky, I have Sky in the cage right now.
I'm just
What's wrong with
going
that?
through like hostess products, and I want to call him Twinkie.
Sky literally
I
did
don't
just
know,
say,
man.
what is wrong with that?
Aww. But I like Twinkie. That's cute.
Twinkie's
Yeah.
cute. No, Brecken said Cookie before, I think, too. Cookie would be cute, too.
Cookie and Dr. Waffle.
Dr. Waffle.
Dr. Waffle.
Brecken, you're so much better at naming things. It's ridiculous. Wait, can I borrow some of this creativity up here?
I don't think that's what it's
This
called.
What is it called?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's called special. Like little quotations.
Can I borrow some of it?
Yeah, sure.
Nah, I don't get anything. Maybe I'm already too special. I can't take anymore. I'm just special differently. What if I name him Guinea Pig?
No.
Don't do
Gerbil.
that. Stop it.
Chihuahua.
I liked your thinking before, because I said nickel, because he has a dog named Cash. And then he's like, oh, I could say that I want my nickel back.
Oh my goodness.
I
that's
actually,
perfect.
before I said that, I said I should, since I have a dog named Cash, I should call him Change.
Yeah.
Because he's a lot smaller.
He's your pocket change.
Yeah. That was actually a contender, by the way.
That's a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
I rate that suggestion 10 out of 10.
How many, is it 10 nickels, though?
Yes.
Yeah. So, about 50 cent worth.
50?
He said Nicholas.
Nicholas.
We have a couple of nicks though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick up there is Nick, and there's also... Oh my god, there's actually 2 Nicks right there. Huh.
Ooh,
That's too many Nicks.
way too many Knicks.
What? They have to fight to the death.
Okay, so what about the New York Knicks?
They'll
I
kill
got that
themselves
right. I got
very
the location
soon.
right.
Oof.
They're not good. Ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
But hang on. But I don't know shit about sports teams. They are from New York, right?
yeah, the New York Knicks. Yep.
Okay, I got that part right.
Yeah,
at
no,
least.
I was gonna say you're right. Yeah, just be confident. Just be like,
That's-
yeah, nah, they're the New York Knicks. It's like, yo, they're from San Antonio, my guy. And it's like, nah, they're the New York Knicks. That's how you get people, because, say, Brecken, I don't know if you knew, you might have known the New York Knicks.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah, but, like, someone who's not a super sports person, like, if like they didn't know and you just were confident with it, they probably wouldn't believe you.
I mean, confidence makes people believe a lot of shit out of people, honestly.
Yeah.
I say this all the time, but like I go through life assuming everyone knows what they're doing and what they're talking about.
That's a bad thing to assume.
It is, because
Mhm.
I will never correct someone who's fucking up, because I'm like, yeah, they got it probably.
I can't think of an example, but I'll be doing something, and I'm like trying to figure it out, and Brecken will know how to do it, and she won't say anything. And then like later on, I'll find out that she knew how to do it. And like, why didn't you say anything?
Because I thought you got it. I thought you were figuring a different way out or something.
If I'm doing something and I haven't
job
figured
is
out in the
the
first
opposite
10
of that.
minutes, probably I didn't get it.
Dude, there's I was in the store and there's this guy, I think it was a customer, talking about the origin of the word tense, right? And how apparently there's not supposed to be a plural version of tense because of some bullshit about the Romans. I'm like, tense have existed long before the Romans. But I didn't even say anything. I'm just like, okay, it's whatever. It's their conversation. I'm just walking by.
What an odd thing to be talking about in a
I
food
know,
store,
right?
regardless. Like, that's what you want to talk about right now? Is I actually think I may have heard that before, by the way. Like,
The real question is how high
The
were you?
tense thing?
yeah. Why did you share Boston cream with us, Kyle?
That's what I'm gonna name him.
Oh.
Huh.
The brown and white. I don't know, because he's like,
Oh, that's
that is
cute.
One of
cute.
these,
I like that.
you know.
I was gonna say, I just got hungry.
Slots out then, because you can't eat them.
No, I'm not gonna eat my little baby. I'm not a hamster.
Oof.
Okay.
Woof.
Yeah. Oof is the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the truth, though. What was I gonna say? I had something. Oh yeah, because Jacob, I don't know why, but I feel like I've heard someone else talk about that before. I don't know where the hell I heard about it from.
I can't think of anything.
No, because like I just feel like I've heard someone talk about like Romans and the word tense is supposed to be tent before.
Yeah.
And I just don't know where the hell I heard that from. It could have been the same dude in the different food store.
Knows, honestly. like even then, like we didn't. I don't. Hang on, let me hit Google real quick.
Yeah, like I want to. Is this like a popular thing? Like, is this like?
I know for a fact that the word tent has its roots in multiple languages, just like most English words. So, like even if the Romans didn't have a plural version of it, like still it's been transferred to a new language, so the rule no longer applies.
Mhm.
You know. And I'm really getting into this. Hang on. I'm triggered now. Let me figure this out.
Okay, wait. I have another idea.
What's up?
You like to play Secret Hitler, right?
Of course.
Could name him Chancellor Bigelow.
Oh my! Wait.
What Bigelow?
Wait, where's the Bigelow part come from?
Because he's little.
Aww.
That's cute.
And you could be like,
You call him Biggs.
Biggs. That's adorable.
He's Biggie Smalls, yeah.
That's what I named my hamster in Mass Effect.
Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
Notorious Little.
I
Aw.
actually kind of want to name him like Garrus from Mass Effect.
Oh, that'd be good.
He looks like Garrus.
Right, he's a little Garrus.
No.
He looks like a Garrus. I don't want to say he looks like Garrus.
No, because Garrus's face gets really fucked up.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
You could name him Joker.
No, because I don't want people thinking I'm talking about like
Persona.
no, like Heath Ledger Joker or like Batman Joker. You know,
People won't know about
like
Smash Joker.
probably the most well-known
Or,
Joker in the world.
Smash Joker.
Yeah,
Um,
but like, Tony, okay? So you just call him Heath, and then people are like, what? You're like the Joker, like he's the Joker.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like Joker from, yeah.
Persona.
Oh my god.
Oh, or you
Yes.
could call him Heath and be like, the candy. Because there's like a
Okay.
Heath bar. That's a candy. My dad likes it. That's the only
Oh,
reason why I
yeah.
know it exists.
Isn't that like an old people candy though?
Do you say an old people candy?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, my dad's always eaten it, so he's older than me, so
Oh shit.
prospectively, yes.
I didn't. That sounds like an insult. No, I'm sorry.
I led with that when I said that I was talking to my dad.
Oh shit.
Dad's turning 50 in 2 days, though, so
Oh,
yeah.
this is what I get for not paying attention.
So guess we're not paying attention.
Barry.
Barry would be cute. No, Barry reminds me of one of the rivals from Pokemon. He was named Barry.
I think of Barry the bee.
Oh
Bee
God,
movie.
no, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking bear because you said he was like
Oh,
a
bear.
fancy bear.
Yeah, that's cute. Nathan's logic, I like it, but no, it can't be because Benny B. Benson.
Like, I'll just look at him and be like, you're Jerry Seinfeld.
No,
Oh, no, it was Benny, wasn't it?
I think it's Barry.
Was it Barry? Oh, it's Barry B. Benson.
Just a
Yeah.
heads up, I'm still googling the whole tense thing.
No, feel free to like come back in because we're probably talking about a hamster the entire podcast.
Understandable.
I think he means Barry from Archer.
Barry Farcher.
Or maybe Barry Allen.
I should name him John Benjamin from John Benjamin Has a Van.
Okay.
I love John C. Benjamin. Or John H. Benjamin. Wrong letter.
Why are you using his initial?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's Latin. It's motherfucking Latin.
You're Latin. No, he's not.
No.
He's very not. Yeah, I don't even know why I said that. That's a dead language.
Oh, of course. It's Old French. So, wait a minute.
I don't know why I feel like I've heard the Roman thing before, though. It's one of those things where I don't have any reasoning behind it. It's just like I could have sworn someone said that once. I heard it's fucking somewhere. I don't know where. It's like in my head,
Technically-
shaking around.
Technically, the root of the word means to stretch.
I'm just tenting. Thank you. What? I'm stretching, Brecken.
It actually is a verb as well.
See, I'm tenting.
What about Jorgen von Strangle?
Holy shit. Holy
His
shit, he
name's
was right.
Cosmo. No, if I had a boy and a girl hamster, Cosmo and Wanda would be great.
Fuck yeah, bud.
That's terrible.
Wait, no, seriously,
Just
he was
call him
right.
Jimmy.
There is no plural version of tent. What the fuck?
Yeah, like maybe I didn't hear the Roman part, but I know I've heard. It's one of those words where it's
Definitely
like.
It's definitely not Roman though. It's Old French.
Who knows? I don't.
Oh, Middle English as well, but still.
You're Middle English. Yeah, yet again, not true. I don't know why I keep saying these things.
But I mean, I might be. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. If you go back far enough, you could be anything. You could be anything you want to be.
There's all kinds of blood that goes into into islands, man.
Yep. What if I named him Dog?
I really spent 20 minutes researching the history of the word tent to prove a random person wrong.
And they were right.
Yes, they were right. I don't know how to feel about this.
Probably not good. After all the shit we were talking.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't actually talk any trash. I was just
Oh
like...
wait, no, but the Romans spoke Latin. Fuck. Shit.
Or is there Middle
He's
English
double
or
right.
French? Tent based on Latin, tent spreads from the verb tender.
I think this guy might be a historian,
Mid-16th
Jacob.
century.
And you just... You might have been a history major in college.
Look like one.
And that's one of the few factoids he picked up.
Huh.
He just
Oh,
kept
so
it.
that's like me.
This is why I always
Fuck.
assume people know more than me. Because it's just like my frame of reference for things
Well,
is so
yeah.
tiny. I'm just like, oh.
When people
Word.
are talking about something I have no
Says
idea
the
about,
plural
I'm
tense
just
is
like,
tense.
I'm gonna accept what you say until someone disproves you.
Pretty much.
Like, if Jacob started talking about cars and he got very into, like, specs and stuff, I'd be like, cool. No fucking idea what you're talking about anymore. You've lost me. I can tell you how many cylinders are in an engine, but once you get really past that, it's, you know,
Engine displacement,
yeah.
valve
Okay,
timing.
so Jacob, by the way,
Yeah.
I have to say, you're doing Google wrong.
Yeah.
So you're literally looking for like evidence to support that it should.
I'm looking
shouldn't
up
be
the
tense,
etymology.
right? But
Right.
like everything says it's tense.
Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah.
One moment.
It could be, like,
Specifically looking for it to not be tense, but like
I'm looking for
Yeah.
the origin of the root word.
okay.
it could,
So-
but you also have to keep
Well,
in
you
mind
also-
how words
yeah,
change
we're
over
spelling
time.
wrong, so like it doesn't really matter that much, right? Like,
Yeah.
think about it.
No, but I was just saying that words change over time. And it could have originally been intended just to be the word tent, but that's not really how modern day English works.
Yeah. I mean, that was also the point that I made. That I made at the beginning of this topic, though, is that like because it's been transferred to a new language, it now has to abide by the new language's rules. So even
That's
if
how
it
that works. Yeah.
yeah, even if it doesn't originally have a
I should
plural,
name my
a plural
hamster
version.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Why? Because he's always hungry?
He just keeps like yum 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 yum.
I'm kind of sad I couldn't sell you on Gooper.
I'm not sold on Pac-Man. It was just an idea that popped in my head just now.
Gooper or Goober?
Gooper.
Okay.
Gooper?
Like Gooper.
Yeah.
Gooper.
Yeah, just call him Goops.
I like it.
What, Clyde?
Aw.
Aww.
I
My
like
favorite real
Clyde.
quick,
But he
and,
needs a Bonnie.
Can you look at our group
Well,
chat?
Clyde is the name of the orange ghost in Pac-Man, too.
Yeah, that's my favorite ghosty.
Pinky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde.
But to tell me they're all the same color.
Oh, that is true. It's the
Did
name
Sheldon
of the
ever
gray
reply
ghost.
to that?
The color thing or the image? I want you to look at the
Oh no, you saying that he. Okay, I'm just gonna look. Your image. Here we go.
The screen-
Why do sneaky rogues prefer leather armor
Not
because
that one.
made of hide? Or the next one.
The next one. Put that one too. Put the next one. The next one's a screenshot of my other group chat.
So I don't know if we've covered this topic yet or already or anything, but
That's
that
wholesome.
Sonic movie that's coming out.
Oh, yeah,
Kyle,
dude,
that is
they're-
wholesome. It looks disgusting, and they're fixing it apparently.
Yeah, they're fixing it.
Yeah.
Fucking Sonic.
Yeah, they should have
So,
said
like-
it's actually about Sonic, and it's supposed to look weird.
If it was about Sonic, I'd understand like the messed up proportions and everything, because that's kind of like the joke for
that's what
Sonic.
Sonic is.
I just love that Critical did a video. Rewatched it while eating peppers.
Oh yeah, for every bad scene.
And he's
For every bad
just
scene,
eating
sure.
peppers the whole
Uh-oh.
time.
Oh no.
That's funny.
However, jeez, how have I forgotten his name? The guy that got to play Robotnik.
I couldn't name my hamster
Jim Carrey.
Waluigi.
Yes, Jim Carrey. He is probably like the shining light in the rough for that.
Jim Carrey's probably one of the
Yeah.
few people that could play that character.
Honestly though, like Jim Carrey would be the perfect Robotnik.
There was like a fucking thing on Reddit yesterday. It's like a little bird trying to like carry this like heavy ass thing. It's like labeled as Jim Carrey's little bird, and then like the Sonic movie instead.
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they make him look like Sonic.
Yeah, honestly.
I
This
can't
is just
imagine,
some
though.
fucking random dude in a fucking furry suit or something.
I know, right? It
It's
looks-
awful.
The best comparison that I've seen is that it looks like a stretched out baby.
Yep.
And I say it because there's no way in hell that's ever going to be Sonic.
Yep. Like, how did that get through like approvals? I don't know. Like,
That's what I was wondering
There's
too.
so
'Cause, like,
many rooms of people that sat back and let that happen.
yeah.
Sega was
Yeah,
behind
that's
this. Like Sega was supporting this movie, and yet like they looked at it. Oh my God, how?
If they probably replaced everybody since then, and then so they know Sonic's like a blue hedgehog, right? And he has red shoes. That's probably about it.
Yeah, it's like oh hey,
So they're like, yeah, this is, and then so like the artist guy just kind of like wings it and makes that bullshit, and then some exec goes to approve it, and they're like, don't want to sound like an idiot. So like, yep, no, it's good. Yep.
like I don't know anything about this, but
Yep.
it matches our 2-word description, so it works.
Exactly.
So here it goes.
Like, it's like they've never seen Sonic before.
Yeah, it's almost
Which
like
is
intentionally
Bad.
awful
Yeah.
in every way.
It was like they had to be trying to make it look.
I don't understand how you make it that crappy.
Yep.
Someone with a lot of money went, okay, I want this. And they went, cool. So we're going to work on this for a bit and maybe fine tune. And he's like, nope, now.
But what if, hear me out, this was planned
Ooh.
to raise awareness about the Sonic movie.
To get the bad press
So
so
they
everyone's
and
talking
all
about
made
it.
Bad, and
No
then they're gonna
publicity
fix
is bad
it, and
publicity.
then everyone's gonna
Genius.
watch it.
I'd believe it.
Genius.
And then once everyone's mad about it, they go, "It's fine, guys. We'll fix it."
Exactly. It's fucking 4D chess. Like, let's go.
I like that.
Oh man.
I'm kind of mad now.
But
Because it's just like, that's probably
like-
what happens.
Yeah.
For them to turn around and say, we're going to redo it,
Yeah,
I'm just like, so you had to have had the budget for that, right?
correct.
You're not just going to drum up, another like $1 million or something to work
And
on
before
before they're still filming, and like they only put in enough money for the trailer and the poster thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Tails gonna look like?
I don't know if
Oh.
Tails is good. Tails is probably not going to be in the movie.
God, I hope not.
Definitely not Tails and Sonic movie.
Because it's literally just Sonic in a normal people world. Like, that's what the
mean-
premise was.
I mean, that's the same thing with like Sonic X and Sonic Adventure too.
Exactly. I was thinking, yeah, Sonic X.
I thought they
and
would
Adventure,
mention them once in the trailer if they were going to be.
You could get
Any
anything out
other-
of that? All I heard was Sonic being like, I have to save your world, and it's like, is Sonic an alien?
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
also, he said your world, as in, no, he's not going to have any, like, of the classic pals with him.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I just don't like the idea that he came from a different planet. Because now I'm just picturing him like...
But that's like the Sonic X stuff. Is like,
Yeah.
it's not like he came from outer space or something like that. It was just like a teleporter or something, and it was a different world.
So he's like an elder god.
I don't know that.
Took a different
Yeah.
dimension.
Yes,
Yes,
across
he's an
like
elder
space
god
and time.
From Mortal Kombat, Raiden consulted him often concerning the protection of Earthrealm.
I mean, Golden Sonic definitely God, so yeah.
That's true.
I can't get Alien Sonic out of my head. And now I'm picturing him being like, chili dog. And it's just like a face hugger, like, comes out of his mouth. Like,
Oh no.
I'm afraid of him. I'm not gonna lie.
There's nothing like a chili dog.
Hey girl, want a Netflix and chili dog?
I don't love it.
Oh.
Yeah. But for the most part, it seems like it's going to be the adventures of Sonic and that one cop,
Yeah.
and that's the movie.
He was in another movie too. Surprisingly enough, doing a very similar thing.
Who was the guy who was the cop? The only
yeah, he was a
movie I
cop.
know him from was Death at a Funeral, and he was he accidentally takes drugs and was very high, and it's very funny.
Huh.
Yeah. Death
I
at a
was
Funeral is
thinking
actually a
of,
very funny movie. There's actually two
this is
versions of it. I keep cutting Jacob off, but because I'm not done talking yet. But there's a British version and then there's an American version. I obviously watched the American version. It's good. It was good.
So, I gotta wake up at 4 a.m., so I'm gonna head out.
Aw. Wait, why
What?
4 a.m., homie?
Yeah, ambulance rotation.
Uh,
You guys remember that bitch-ass mouse from Cat Dog?
I don't remember its name.
Oh, God.
Winslow. Right?
Winslow.
Yep.
Winslow.
I'm not gonna name my hamster after something that Sky leads with. You remember that bitch ass?
He's a chum mouse. He's the only logical one there.
Okay, but Sky, before you leave,
No.
what's your progress on the
No.
There it is.
Hi, thanks, Sky.
Bye.
Let's go.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah.
I mean, he said no.
Yeah, he said no, so
Rude boy.
you can take that as a no. Some would say.
Some say. I miss old Top Gear.
I'm fine with current Top Gear.
I've never seen current Top Gear, so I know nothing about it.
I miss Black Stig.
Black Stick?
Yeah, dude, before he jumped off the boat. They cracked it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like what, first 4 seasons of it or something?
Yeah, I didn't watch everything in order. I was very much like the random episode viewer.
Okay.
So it's like whatever would happen to be on BBC America at midnight almost.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds it all.
I still don't know what to name my hamster. This is gonna be something that hits me in the middle of the night. I'll wake up in a cold sweat and be like, this is his name.
Clint.
What do you say?
I like Clint.
Clint. Clint's cute.
There's so many good names. Like, there's too many.
And I also need to see his personality a little bit to like know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because I've owned him now for 4 hours maybe.
Fair.
I think I actually hear him on the wheel.
That's one of the. I want to check on him real fast. So, you guys can continue talking about whatever.
Oh, God.
Oh man, we gotta carry the show now. Oh.
You know, just
I don't like when he
start
makes us do
talking.
that.
I literally am going to the next room, Kyle. Like I can still hear you guys.
I miss you already.
I'm literally just gonna check on my little baby.
Oh, no, there he goes.
Incredibly codependent.
Yeah, he's in the wheel.
Alright, so let's go shows, like TV shows. Has anyone been pleasantly surprised by a show before?
Entourage.
What did you say?
Has anyone been pleasantly surprised by a show?
By a show.
Entourage. Yeah, I was like just by like the title and the premise. I didn't really think I'd like it, and then people like talk it up, and I watched it, and I fucking love the show. I'm rewatching it now. Actually.
Because I've been surprised by shows before, but I don't think it's pleasant. Like, I think they do something they shouldn't do. Or they take, like, a turn. I don't know.
I feel like you came around to BoJack pretty well. Because at first you were not
I was a bit
into
freaked
it.
out at
Yeah.
first.
I'm so against BoJack. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I was like, this is some furry bullshit. That's what I thought at first. They're all like animals, and they look like people, and people are marrying them, and
People are along with them and everything, yeah.
and they also do
Yeah.
things with them. They do extracurricular activities with them as well. I mean, Diane married a dog,
Yeah.
and they would perform coitus every now and then.
Please don't say coitus.
Why?
Please just don't.
They have carnal relations.
It's not getting better. But...
They had fornication under the consent of the king.
They fornicated.
What?
I don't know. They diddled.
That's way worse than what I said.
Yeah, you know what? You're
There are
right.
bad implications with that, Brecken.
You could just go Sims. Say they woohoo.
I love it. Perfect.
Okay, so they performed coitus.
No, they woohooed.
Alright, Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, that's why I heard it. Yeah.
But honestly, I had a very similar experience with BoJack. Except I wasn't freaked out by it as much as I put it off because I was expecting it to be like another Family Guy almost.
That's
where there's
fair. Yeah, BoJack is definitely a show that I felt, and I shouldn't say freaked out. I wasn't freaked out by it. I was just like, I was more like, the implication of this world is a bit odd, because it's like, this is a world in which,
Got a horse cock, bro.
yeah, like that's normal.
Oh, I tapped out the first time.
Yeah,
I was just like, nope, it's getting a little weird.
yeah.
because it's odd to me when like, I'm like, this show is basically like, it like has very deep meanings and stuff, but it's like also like, hey, bestiality.
Correct.
Chickens eating each
But
other.
like,
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I actually loved that
What's the
episode.
thing?
It's like only
That's
certain
legitimate.
chickens got to not be eaten.
I mean, even in season 1, there was like a joke where a guy ordered a steak and his waitress was a cow.
Yeah.
And she gave him the look and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like shook her head a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
He sat there and apologized like oh sorry.
Yeah. No, definitely. I would argue that I was definitely pleasantly surprised that BoJack was a good show. I was never happy watching the show, however.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not. It's not a happy show on its
God,
own.
like I got super depressed watching that show. Like it's just like BoJack, do the right thing, does right thing, kind of.
for like 2
Next
seconds.
episode, BoJack, continue doing the right thing, goes off, does everything horrible he possibly could do to fuck up this situation. You think it's like this situation. Think of the worst possible thing you could do in a situation. BoJack says, "Ha, watch me," and does it 10 times worse. Worse.
But like, think about how many times we've like each of us have had a situation like that. Not to the extent of BoJack, but like something similar where it's like, you know that we could have done something better or differently, but instead we end up doing a BoJack kind of thing, or like a Diane kind of thing. Or
I don't think I've ever done anything
to
to like that extreme.
I
But-
get self-sabotage though.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Oh yeah.
It's a show about cartoon animals with depression and self-hatred.
I think Paige said it best when she was like, it's funny because he's a horse.
The horse is making news.
Because if there was just a show about people, I'd be like, this is just a very depressing show. But
Yeah,
since
it's
he's a
like-
horse, it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
The ridiculousness counteracts the darkness of what's actually
Honestly,
going
though,
on.
because when she said that, I'm like, well, yeah, actually. That's the only reason why I find this funny at all. It's because he's a
Oh, it's
horse.
so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's Todd.
These are just so incredibly ridiculous.
What is?
We as a species, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Because it's
Wait.
like, it's literally like, we accept it and think it's funny. Probably because he's a horse.
It's so far removed from like us that like we're allowed to think it's funny. Like we allow ourselves.
That's really it, though. Yeah. Because so many, like, layers or degrees away from us, it feels like.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a completely different world. It's Earth, but, like, that cat's an agent.
Yeah.
And her name is Princess. Princess Carolyn. That dog is a dog. And his name is Mr. Peanut Butter.
It just lends itself to like
I'll be honest.
like imagine having to address someone like that.
What, say, hey, Mr. Peanut Butter?
Yeah.
I would love it. There's a part of me that wouldn't live in that world, but also wouldn't last very long in that world, because I'd probably get beaten to death by a bunch of dog people.
Trying to pet them.
Yeah, of course. I would have walked up to Mr. Peanut Butter and like, oh, he's a good boy. Oh, he's so cute. Oh.
Given Mr. Peanut Butter's character, he'd probably like that a lot.
Yeah, actually, he'd love the attention.
But that's like the other part of it too, is that like as much as human as the characters are, they still carry a lot of them still carry their animal instincts. Like Mr. Peanut Butter is very much still a dog.
And I love that BoJack Horseman mentions that he weighs like 2 tons all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, well, how do you weigh 2 tons? Where is it?
And everyone's like, oh, he's gotten fat. Like, listen, I am 2 and some tons.
Oh man, it's funny.
Oh man, but yeah, it's like I was compared to what I thought the show was going to be like. I have enjoyed it and I'm still enjoying it so much. I can't.
Have you not seen it all, or?
I have seen all of it.
Okay,
I'm actually on my second run through now.
Oh, okay. I never thought to give it a second run through. I don't think I can.
Really?
Yeah, because I honestly, like, was super depressed watching it. That I'll watch the new season when it comes out and stuff, because I just want to see where the story goes. Because I'm not going to spoil it, but, we know, Brecken actually don't think it's finished it. But we know where, at least Jacob, you know what I'm referring to, where the season leaves off. I'm very interested to see what happens next. Which, that's actually one of the least ways you could ever spoil a thing, is by saying, hey, you know how the season ends? Yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes next.
But yeah, the season is at this spot now, and it can go places from there.
Yeah, that's like, but it's like, if you've seen it, you're like, yeah, actually, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense.
And on top of that too, it was definitely a turn of events that I didn't expect.
Me neither.
Out of especially out of BoJack's character, finally making, and granted, he didn't come to that decision on his own, but still like finally making that decision. That is, I'm just my only concern is how long that's going to last. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long a decision he made impacts the show.
For anyone wondering, we are 4 seasons in now, so there's been a lot of build-up.
Did I really watch 4 seasons of BoJack Horseman?
Yes.
My God, that was under such a small period of time.
Yeah, you actually freaked me out with that.
Yeah, that's how I watch things, though.
You went from, oh, this is pretty neat, to, yeah, so I'm on, like, season 3, and I'm like, okay. Alright.
And maybe that's why, maybe binging BoJack Horseman isn't the best thing for your mental health, and that's what I did.
Something. I mean, I don't know. It did pretty well for me, if I do say so myself.
I loved it, but like also I always had this like really like horrible feeling after the show, of like depression.
Oh yeah, no, that's not reflection. That's not reflection.
Introspection?
Yeah, introspection. And I think that's part of what the show was for. Honestly.
Yeah, but like it would stay with me for days.
Oh yeah, it does that.
No,
So, like,
when you're watching something that has like a lot of nihilism in it, the better the writing, the more that you kind of like absorb it. And you
Yeah.
probably don't want to absorb nihilism unless you're ready to put a positive spin on it.
No, it wasn't good. Great show.
Nihilism for the sake of betterment. That's not the only thing.
Was a good show.
We are no closer
yes.
to naming this hamster.
No, we can name it BoJack Hamster Man.
No.
Was there a hamster in BoJack?
Yes.
There is.
Oh no, he's a rat. I thought.
No, it's a hamster.
The
He lives in a habit trail.
no, I'm talking about the guy I was thinking about. His name's Ralph or whatever.
Yeah.
The Princess Caroline's like boyfriend or whatever.
Oh no.
He's a
Oh
mouse.
yeah, no, that was a mouse.
No, there's a hamster producer.
Yeah.
I just don't remember what it looks like.
Also, can we talk about how fleshed out the world is in BoJack though? Like they've literally thought of everything.
Oh, I know who
for-
this is. Yeah. Cuddly Whiskers is adorable.
See, it's shit like that too. You get
Yeah, because all their names are still like pet names, you know, like,
yeah, you get legit pet names like.
and even like isn't Mr. Peanut Butters like aren't they the Butter family? Like aren't they all different kinds of butters?
I think they all had peanut butter as a last name. I don't know.
Oh, they're all
about-
peanut butters. Yeah, they had different.
You know, Mr. Peanut Butter's first name is like Mr.
Yeah, you're right.
and
Oh, it's
then
Mr.
his
and like
brother was
Captain. That's it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, and it's like Diane's a very unlikable character, in my opinion.
What? Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah, kind of.
Damn, was one of my favorites. What are you talking about?
I didn't like her either, honestly.
What?
Didn't vibe so well.
Why?
I don't know. I don't really have a real like concrete reason for it, but
Is it because she's a Zoe?
what's a Zoe?
That was one of the jokes that they used in like season 2.
I just
there
don't
is
remember it.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
I watched it all within like a week.
there's a Zoe and then there's a Zelda. The Zelda is like more cheery and just has a more positive outlook, and then Zoe is like the nihilist who's just like, oh yeah, things aren't good or bad, they just are, and like there's no point to anything and all that, you know, that kind of thing.
I just found her not so likable. Like, and like BoJack, God does way worse things, but I still find him likable. Like, no, not really, but like worth watching.
BoJack is likable, but he's like his character is likable, but the things that he does.
Yeah, actually, I gotta say, I don't like.
prevents
I
him
think
from
actually,
being fully likable.
now that we're talking about this, I realize I only liked like 2 characters, Todd and Princess Caroline. Were probably the only 2 like good air quotes characters.
You know, I actually had a bit of a. I didn't have an issue with Todd, but
Todd is
it
beautiful.
did get under my skin somewhat how often he messed things up. Just like not messing things. Well, not how often he messed things up, but just like some of the misunderstandings that he got himself into. Like, I mean, granted, I know that it's something that only Todd. Like, it's a way of misunderstanding things that only Todd could make happen, but still, like, I don't know. Then again, I've also had an issue with his character type in general, so like across other shows.
No, Todd was like the only high point for me to keep watching.
Yeah.
Because the point was like, no matter how bad things get, if you don't take it out on other people, just being able to shrug things off and keep going, nothing ever affected him. Todd was just like the least emotionally damaged character. Because he just accepted when things were bad and kept moving forward. And I'm just like, yeah.
I always thought that he was just too stupid to realize when things were going like super
No,
bad.
he has very deep moments in the show. Like,
Well, yeah.
they're not often, but that's sort of like what you're supposed to think about his character, though. Like, so that's why I think he was actually like a very like well-written character too, because like he was a character that like you're supposed to go, oh, he's just so stupid, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's actually like he feels, you know, like he really is like an emotional character. But he just, for most events, he's just like, just gonna move on, you know. And him and Mr. Peanut Butter come up with like wacky inventions, and it's and he got elected governor at one point, for like a few minutes and then resigned.
Yeah, no, his entire character was terrible things happen to him and amazing things happen to him. And it never affects him either way, because he's there for the ride.
Yeah. And he got to be like a CEO of a company.
And then he was like, and then he was the employee of something that he himself made, like.
Yeah. Just so. Yeah.
Not to. That's late. That's late. That's late.
It's still funny, but like It's just he ends up in so many like wacky scenarios that like you need like characters like Todd in order to balance the show.
Oh yeah, no doubt, honestly.
Because if it was all BoJack, I might have killed myself while watching that show. Like it just was that bad.
Oh yeah, like Todd was very much necessary, and like I won't deny that he is funny, but. Like his archetype was probably what bugged me. Not necessarily. I actually kind of forgot where I was going with this.
I can't help you, man. I have no idea.
It's like my issue isn't necessarily with with who he is as a character, but I guess the execution for some moments. Because like you know, there are some moments where I find myself thinking there's no possible way this could go wrong, and then Todd shows up and somehow it gets worse. But even then it would usually get worse in a funny way. So I guess that balances out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But then again, he's also fixed a good deal of things just purely by accident, which is I guess it's the other side of the coin for
Todd
him, you know?
is the wind, and he goes wherever. It's the best way I'd describe his character is he just goes places. He doesn't have any reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm trying to concentrate, but I'm still fixated on your hamster.
I don't know what to name my hamster. I'm like, wow, I have a hamster, man.
But then there's also moments like when that girl who's been trying to be his girlfriend for like the longest time, right?
Yeah.
And like all the times where she was trying to connect with him and trying to you know, just have a actual conversation with him, and he would basically get distracted by like a shiny quarter or something, like just like his mind would just wander off elsewhere, and it's just like, dude, what are you doing? You got this person here who cares about you and wants you around.
That
like,
I feel like that was almost also related to the whole like him being Ace thing though. Because he didn't really want to have that talk, because so I felt like he actually was like avoiding it more or less than like getting distracted by you know, I forget her name, but you know what I'm talking about, like the girl. Yeah, it's just, to me I was just like, yeah, no, I felt like he was just avoiding it because he was like, which name are you looking at?
No, Tony pulled up a 250 hamster names, and it's just like,
oh my god.
God, some of these things just stick out a little bit.
Cappuccino?
Because you got cappuccino, caramel, cheeky, chewy, chip, chubby.
Cinnabons.
And then you got...
Name them Starbucks.
You got shit in here like Emerald.
What? Wait, what?
Fritter.
Flick.
Herman.
Herman?
Herman.
Licorice.
Like
Karma.
Hershey.
What was that one name all the way at the top? It's like all these cute names. No, all the way at the top.
I like cinnamon roll.
It was like Ace.
Yeah, it's like Ace, Addison, Abrico, Adrasta, Agamemnon?
No, it's Agamemnon from Greek mythology.
Digimon.
It just sticks out so
I'm
much.
pretty sure it's a Digimon. Okay, Tony?
No, it's from Greek mythology.
Pretty sure it's
Sounds like
pretty sure it's a
Digimon to me.
It
Yeah.
literally is Greek mythology. I learned about him. It's
And
a
then
play
it's like,
after him and everything.
the rest of the list is like it never happens. Baba, buddy. Chuckles.
Well, it's because there's not like a theme to the list. These are just...
Wait, what was that last one?
Bubbles?
Oh, okay.
I said fuck.
I thought... For a second, I thought one of the suggested name was Shuckles, and I'm like, what?
Oh, there is Chuckles.
Oh, okay, Chuckles.
No,
Oh, we could... Huh. I mean, that one might work.
I don't like it.
I call him Chuck. I like Chuck.
I don't like any of those names.
Actually, yeah, Chuck does sound like a hamster kind of name.
I don't think I want to name him Chuck,
The
though.
rodent names.
He's got like the wood shavings. Woodchuck. I don't know.
Yeah. How much would the woodchuck?
Taco.
27.
7?
Tot.
Yep.
Thimble. Didn't you say something with thimble before? Mimble dimble or something? I don't know. You said something that rhymed that sounded like thimble to me.
Oh, Hubert Dubert?
No, someone said something that sounded like a thimble before.
Thurman Merman?
I don't know. It might not have been you. It might have been like Sky or someone. Look, Waffles.
I might not have been there for it.
Dr. Waffles.
I like the Dr. one.
I'll be able to remember it.
Something like that. What the fuck was it?
What, Dr. Waffles?
No, Dale.
Yeah.
Dale's
love it.
cute.
Fufu?
Judge Fudge?
Oh, that's not on here, is it? That's something from your head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Judge Fudge is How I Met Your Mother. Right?
I'm not familiar, to be honest.
Oh, I didn't know it was from something.
Skittles. He's on
Pretty
the
sure he
Skittles.
said-
No.
That's his co-op too. Holy fuck.
Whiskers. Gave him Billabong, like
Free
the
co-op
t-shirt
too.
company.
That's ridiculous.
Amos. Anastasia. Bartholomew. Didn't Sky say that before?
Yes.
Not Anastasia.
Bartholomew?
Well, he's a boy, so.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You call him Bart from The Simpsons?
No, I don't want him to be named after that douche.
Wow. Eat my shorts, dude.
That's literally his character, is to be a dick. I don't like any of these names for him.
Nelson.
No.
Oh, after the haha kid?
Yeah, well, I don't want him to be named after that retard.
Millhouse! Oh my god. Millhouse.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Kyle, I think you're forgetting that I actually love this hamster, and I like him. So I don't want to name him
everything's called
Melhouse.
Okay? Millhouse is such a meme. Like,
I wouldn't name my hamster Meme. I
wow.
love him. He's too cute to be a meme.
Yeah, I'm just picturing him as Millhouse, and it's like, I kind of want to put him in a locker now. That's not the intended effect, but
He's already in a cage.
I want to, like, bully him with that kind of name.
Well,
No, we gotta make him cool.
what about Millhouse Manastorm? It's
No.
It's the guy in WoW.
Yeah, but I don't want it. My baby is not named that.
Let's circle all the way back to Greg.
Greg isn't a bad name.
It's looking better compared to Millhouse.
I feel like Kyle's naming all these bad names just to come back to Greg. That'd make it look even better. Was that really his ploy all along?
Fuck, you didn't even like Chuck. Okay.
Okay, so what about George?
No, I just think of Curious George, and that's a monkey.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's hard to pick names that I don't associate with something else already.
Yeah.
What about Artemis?
There was a
Nope.
book series with Artemis Fowl or something.
Okay, yes.
Correct.
Then there's also... Oh, wait. Yeah. And I was gonna make a reference to the Greek culture, but then I remember that Artemis is a woman, so.
Also, Artemis. Very.
Diggles.
Diggles.
Biggles.
Romero. Diggle. Don Diggle.
Wiggles. Mickles.
Chomper.
What do you say?
Chomper.
Chopper. Like he's a helicopter?
No, chomper isn't like like chomping down on something.
But what?
Like chain chomp.
But what if he
Yeah.
wants to fly and his name's Chopper?
We could do that. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I don't want him to be an aviator. He's too young.
Get him like micro goggles.
No,
and
I
stuff
can't
like
do it
that,
to him.
little-
Like I can't. Like I was trying to say. I don't know if Jake was here before, but I want to be a good hamster dad. Like I don't want to force him in one direction for when he picks his career. Like I don't want to. I want him to be able to go to what college he wants. I want him to be able to study what he wants, and then like. If he gets a little too off track, I'll rein him in. But I want to get him the loose parenting style of this hamster.
He wants to be a cable dealer.
A what?
I don't know what hamsters eat for like the food stuffs, but like cable dealer.
I thought you said cable dealer. That's what I heard. Cable.
Oh no! I'm talking about kibble.
Yeah,
like,
kibble.
Kibble.
They're like
Little,
pellets,
like
I guess.
pellets.
I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called.
Oh, hang on.
Pellets and seeds. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw in the group chat, but Mark just voted for something that I kind of agree with.
My phone's charging. I didn't see it.
He suggested Nugget.
No, I'm not gonna name him Nugget.
Why not Nougat?
Because
Okay, what about-
if I name him Nugget, he's a chicken nugget, and then someone's gonna try to eat him.
Yeah, what about Nougat?
But like he'd be a hamster nugget. I don't know what
He's
you're
a
talking
cute
about.
little nugget. Like I don't mind calling him that, but I don't want to name him that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
In my head, it's just like nugget. Yeah.
Okay, what about nougat?
Yeah.
Nougat, he's yet again. It sounds like he has
Not
like a really
chocolate.
creamy inside, and I don't want people to eat my hamster.
He's got that white part.
He
does have the cream
he is really cute, but yet again, food. I am weirded out by animals being named like by food.
So Mr. Peanut Butter.
Terms of endearment.
Food is a term of endearment.
What about
Yes.
Brad?
Brad.
Brad?
You say Brad or Brad?
So you're telling me he hits the gym like 5 times a day, plays football, and like
Oh, that's
and hates
Brad.
minorities?
Yeah, that's Chad. We're talking Brad. Like Brad's just like a cool dude.
Winston.
Isn't that the?
Yes.
We went over
This
that.
is a wiener dog. Also, it's the gorilla.
Isn't that the thing that like Sky led with like bitch ass?
No, that was Winslow.
Yeah.
Winston's the ape though from Overwatch.
Brad.
I thought of Winston Churchill. Okay.
Winston Churchill was a former prime minister of England.
Aw,
What
name him,
about Avery?
name him Putin.
No, Avery Johnson's a fucking druggie.
Name him
Give him-
Putin.
Oh, give them a gender neutral name because you don't know what they identify as.
No, he's a dude.
Because I could call him Rootin' Tootin' Vladimir Putin.
I don't want my hamster joining the KGB. Not happening.
Why
I
not?
could give him a little Russian accent.
I don't want him to have a Russian accent. I was gonna name him something Russian and be like Dmitri.
No, that's my son's name.
Yeah, so I can use it. If I use it first, it's mine.
I don't have a son. That's my future son's
I was
name.
going to say you don't have a son, so if I name a hamster at first, it's now my hamster's name.
Yeah, then it's weird for you, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, your son-
Then you named your son after a hamster.
So yeah, don't name him Dimitri.
After a hamster, you weirdo.
Do you ever have like the little like I want to do this to spite someone thing? I
Yeah.
kind of want to name my hamster Dimitri, so Jacob names his son after a hamster.
I have a backup name.
What's the backup name?
Lock.
Bach,
No, Lock.
like Lock.
Locke. Lock.
What was the guy? John Locke?
Yeah,
I think so.
isn't that the guy from Lost?
Who knows?
Wasn't there a guy?
He was also he had some sort of theory or whatever.
Yeah, I think Locke was wasn't he the
Was he the guy that
philosopher?
was like all people are bad, or was he the guy that was like all people are good?
I thought he was responsible for some of the philosophies in our Constitution.
Yeah,
That dude.
no, that happened.
Yeah, John Locke was in Lost. Was right.
Well, he's also one of the most influential of Enlightenment thinkers and commonly known as the father of liberalism.
It's probably this guy was named John Locke.
Oh, hey! Okay, that tears it. That's now my prime son's name. That's like the name that my son is gonna get now.
Well, truthfully, I didn't want to name him Dimitri, so you could still have that.
I got it. I got it.
Locke? Oh, okay.
Rootin' Tootin' Rasputin. Don't turn away from me.
Rasputin is a good name, though. You call him Raz for short, just like Psychonauts.
Oh, he looks miserable. I'm sorry.
I don't like that
I'm
because
sorry.
I don't want him to be made fun of when he goes to hamster school.
Aw.
Who the hell is gonna make fun of Rootin' Tootin' Rasputin?
Everyone!
What do you mean? No one's gonna. Oh,
Kids are evil, Brecken. You have to know this.
Oh no.
They will make fun of my son.
Okay, we won't let that happen.
will they though?
Yes.
Because I mean, think about it. He's gonna be if he goes to hamster school, he's gonna be going with other hamsters named like Bubbles and
They'll
like.
still make fun of him.
You might as well just call him Lassie.
Oh, Lassie.
What
He's a
about
boy. Laszlo's interesting. Or wasn't that the guy from
Camp Laszlo.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Laszlo.
wasn't Laszlo the guy from Atlantis?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Atlantis. Oh my gosh.
Am I wrong?
I think you're right.
His name is Milo.
That's my dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, that's another good one though.
Brecken's dog's named Milo. It'd be odd.
Oh yeah.
That was my cat's name.
Aww. Cute. What about Giuseppe?
Laszlo's a Fire Emblem character.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem.
Leo.
That's all that's coming up whenever I search Laszlo. I don't know.
Matt Mercer.
Results.
Matthew Mercer.
Just tag Matt Mercer on Twitter. Like, look.
See, I hear Mercer, I think of Alex Mercer
Good
because.
timing.
That's prototype, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like if you ever want to edgelord the game, prototype is your fix.
Prototype's so good stuff.
It is. It's cathartic.
Well, I'm gonna say we officially did not come up with a hamster name on the podcast.
Yeah,
We can't with so many hamster names on the podcast.
Okay, so like, what if you named him Jacob?
Your name, Jacob.
There you go.
There are so
And?
many implications that I don't want to get into of having someone named Jacob in a cage in my room. Or he's not in my room, but you know.
Let's see now. We got slavery. We got kidnapping. We got.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I cannot do that.
What about like a name from another language?
I was thinking about naming him Javier at one point.
Jesus.
I think Javier is cute.
Javier?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
What if he's Bubbles? So the other kids can't make fun of him for being called Bubbles because he's already Bubbles.
Next level thing.
But like,
What?
What if I name him Aqua?
It's
Aquafina.
No.
that sounds like a girl's name.
Yeah. What if I name
Barbie
him
girl though.
Panda?
Yeah.
That kind of works.
Well, he's not black and white.
He's brown and white.
Yeah.
Close enough.
He's a grizzly.
There's red pandas. They're like brown.
I'll let designer know right away.
Yeah.
He's a grizzly bear.
You like
Is he just a
grizzly?
bear? Is he just bear?
Just the bear.
That's what I named my hamster as a kid.
Bear.
I couldn't think. I'm like, bear.
Everyone's giving me so many names, but like, I'm like, I don't know if that's him. You know?
The circle all the way back. Clint.
What did you say?
It wasn't even back to Greg. It was
Greg. Greg again.
No, Clint.
Clint's cute.
Hoops.
Hoops.
Like Hoops and Yo-Yo?
Or Dr. Waffles. I'm still a big fan.
Dr. Waffles is
He's
cute.
definitely a front runner for me.
Dr. Waffles is cute, but my mom might stare at me for a while if I come down with it.
Dr. Waffles?
Yeah,
Wait.
Brecken came up with it.
Dr. Waffles.
Dr. Waffles is cute. But I don't know if he's a Dr. Waffles, you know?
He could still be in med school.
Yet again, not pushing him in a single direction, Brecken. How many times do I have to say this?
Don't yell at me.
Okay?
He could be whatever he wants to be when he gets older.
Tony, you can get a doctorate in anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a medical doctor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying for him to be a doctor.
That's my
You get a
opinion.
PhD.
Yeah.
PhD in, well, actually, I could get a PhD in a lot
But
of
he
shit.
doesn't want a PhD.
Exactly. You don't know that.
Well, hang on.
But I don't know.
Force him into college.
I don't not know that as well.
You're assuming he doesn't want a PhD?
No, I'm not assuming. I'm literally not assuming anything about him, Kyle.
That's kind of the point here.
I don't know because I can't name him doctor because what if he does not want to be a doctor? You know, he has to
That is
decide his
a
path.
possibility.
You can go back to being Star Waffles.
No, what? No. I should name him after like a Counter-Strike player,
The Waffles?
like Rain
Simp.
or Simple would be
Yeah,
interesting.
right.
Pasha biceps.
Devil walk. Ooh, the glare. I am getting.
I'm not naming her, not even him, after one of, if not the worst Counter-Strike player to ever live.
You made it to the Hall.
That would just straight. That
He
wouldn't
makes
be
it all,
assuming his
fam.
career. That would be dooming him.
He won a major,
You
technically.
want a major?
Yeah, because he got carried by two people that were the best, like, two people in the game at the time.
No, it's a win. Hydro, a win's a win.
Yeah, but I'm not naming my hamster after him.
Cadoodle?
Who? Skadoodle? Ska would be cute.
Scott?
Ska.
Oh, Hydro.
Yeah, but this guy was
I forgot. I was doing random matchmaking, and I actually ran into a guy on the other team whose name was straight up just Hydro.
Huh.
Nice.
Like nothing else, just Hydro.
Interesting.
And I was mad the whole time because he kept on killing me. So like, could have been you? I don't know.
No, it wasn't, but, like, I could tell you it was if it makes you feel better.
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
I'd rather not have some random dude who bears my friend's name. Just
Was he geocued with HydroxideAnt?
wait, huh?
Was he geocued with someone named HydroxideAnt?
No. It would have been hilarious if he was though. I would just, if I saw that, I would just put in the chat like, what the fuck, guys? You didn't invite
Wait in my
me.
hand. They're gonna fall.
No.
Yeah. So I appreciate all the names. I will definitely let you guys know when I name him. And I think I'm gonna end tonight's episode.
I'm gonna be sad about it.
Hello, everyone.
You get Colin Pickle Weasel?
Could.
Hi, YouTube.
This has been episode 278 of Background Noise. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all for being on. I'm gonna end the button show thing.
Please vote in the comments below. Everybody vote. I mean, vote for Dr.
And
Waffles.
put in for
Yeah,
your
when you
answer
say
names
people
below.
put comments on the episode of what they want the hamster to be named, I might take it into consideration. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.